Now back to school season also means soup season. So today I'm sharing with you 20 of my top Instant Pot soup recipes. I hope you guys are ready for this. Let's just jump right in.
First, you're going to start with 1 can of chicken and dump it right in. Then 1 can of pinto beans, 1 can of black beans. Now my beans have been rinsed and drained. Next is 1 can of corn, but don't drain that. You're going to dump that right into your Instant Pot. Then we're going to have 1 can of diced red tomatoes. Dump everything in. You don't want to drain that either. And then 1 can of enchilada sauce. Now I usually use mild enchilada sauce because my kids don't like it spicy. Next we're going to add 2 cups of chicken broth, and I have a little helper. She really wanted to help. And then for the seasoning, you're going to add either 1 packet of taco seasoning or about 2 to 3 tablespoons. However much seasoning you like, you can add a little bit more. Then you're just going to take a spoon and mix it all together. Now you don't have to use canned chicken, you can use normal chicken breasts. Just make sure you cook it accordingly. If you use canned chicken, you're going to cook it for 4 minutes on manual. If you have raw chicken, you're going to go up to 15 minutes. Now, when I do freezer meals, I don't whip up a ton of them at one time. I make one recipe and then I make the same exact recipe and stick that in the freezer. So my trick is I like to use a water pitcher and put a plastic freezer bag just right inside of it. So I'll just do my same steps. A can of chicken, 2 cans of beans that are rinsed and drained. Then you're gonna add your can of corn. Remember, leave the juice in there. Can of diced tomatoes. And then 1 can of your enchilada sauce. Now it's gonna get a little bit full. It will seep down just a little. Add your taco seasoning. And then you're gonna add your 2 cups of chicken broth. Now if you are making this meal to go in your slow cooker, you're gonna cook it for 3 to 4 hours on low. Now you can cook it frozen or thawed, it doesn't really matter. Now once all my ingredients are in there, I'm going to slowly wiggle it out and zip it up. Now before I put it in my freezer, I'm gonna mix it a little bit, then take out any excess air that I possibly can get out of there. Now I like to store my freezer meals so they will lay flat and then I can stack them on top of each other. But if you want to freeze it so it will fit inside of an Instant Pot, put it back inside your pitcher and go ahead and freeze it just like that inside your freezer. Alright, my soup is done cooking. I did a quick release just to make it a little bit faster, and then I mix it up. I like to serve this with sour cream, cheese, green onions, pretty much everything you have on tacos, that's what you can put on top.